You know, you can win a lot of different ways and different ways of winning a football game. And I guess I was really proud of our guys today because they found a way to do it and didn't look good for a pretty long stretch of the game. You know, got off to a decent start, and then a second quarter stretch of about 8 minutes was not who we want to be, not how we want to be on the field, and we just kind of lost our zip. And you know, a couple things were penalties. Ball security was an issue. I thought a big play was when we dropped a punt. And a lot of things going on where we got to make better decisions in that situation. Put us in a hole. You talk to your guys at halftime. You want to come out and get a stop. You know, we knew they were getting the ball, and that didn't go right for us. So now your plan's a little off as you go into the rest of the game, getting down 3 scores. And then our guys just really battled there in the fourth quarter and made enough plays, and I was really proud of the guys that they hung in there and believed they could win the game, even after a stretch with, you know, scoring on the first play in overtime. Then we don't get a coverage kind of the right way and give it to them and force a field goal, and came back and score again. I think it's really tough when the call got reversed too to go back out there because there's a lot of emotion on the sideline. We were really concerned about our snap and wedging it in there. So I was really proud of our guys that we were able to make 2 plays in a row again and come away with a victory against a hard-nosed football team.
What do you tell your guys when you're down by 3 scores in the second half? And it's the second week in a row that you guys had to come back in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we tell them, hey, we better get going here. We're going to run out of time. And but, you know, we were never really in a panic. We knew we had enough possessions left, but you really run out of possessions. That's where, you know, we were starting to count it up. And you know, before we scored the field goal, we were thinking about, hey, we are going to have to start going for it on 4th down. But once we got down in there, we took the 3 points, and then to score on defense, that's huge. You know, Dion makes a great play, and you know, you don't have to go on offense to score. But really proud of our guys. We played pretty good defense the rest of the second half after giving up a drive to start it.
Coach, it kind of seems like offensively they were running this very fast tempo, quick offense and really keeping you guys on your toes. What adjustments did you make after that, especially after that first drive in the third quarter?
Well, I thought our defensive coaches made a good adjustment. There were two things that we ran, and our guys were comfortable running it, and we found something that worked. You know, the hard part was we didn't do as well as we'd like making adjustments in the second quarter, and it gave their offense momentum, and we had to find something to get some stops. They're very good at running the football, and number 15, he's as talented as guy running as we're going to face because he's big and strong. He's hard to tackle, and our tackling was an issue at times, but made a couple adjustments after that first drive, and I really commend our defensive coaches for hanging with it and trying to find something to help us.
Coach, the 2 pick sixes, was that something, was it just a matter of guys stepping up and making plays, or was there a look there that you recognized? Because essentially it was about the same type of pattern, kind of an out thing, and they jumped it and took it in.
Yeah, you know, with 2 different guys making plays. One was a safety and underneath coverage that made a good break on the ball when Cole made that play in the first half. And then Dion was just manned up one-on-one and really made a good play. And, you know, we just – you got to take those and really be proud of your guys, you know, to make plays and score on defense. And we've scored every week on defense, and that's going to give us a lot of confidence. Now we got to get some things shored up again to be a dominant defense. We aren't there yet, and but scoring on defense, it really gives our team momentum and obviously helped us win the football game today.
Field position-wise, both of those scores, you guys had pinned them deep in their own territory. As far as, you know, the way Austin punted and just some of the field position game, how would you say that kind of play?
Yeah, you know, it played a factor in the game. Alex Reed made 2 really good plays. I thought one was a tough catch when we pinned him. You know, and those are big plays in a game to get field position, especially the way we want to play football. So Austin's punted solid. You know, it's 3 weeks into the season, and he's punted solid for us and gave us an opportunity to pin him. And Alex making those plays, you know, you need so many guys to contribute. And today, again, it was a real physical game. We had a lot of guys banged up, and we're asking more and more guys to get involved on special teams and get involved in the game plan and, you know, playing some young guys. We had 2 freshmen returning kickoffs. We played a true freshman tight end today some. We're going to try to get him, some reps, and just we got to use our roster and use it to the best of our ability.
They got to the quarterback 3 times in the first half. Did something change from a protection standpoint in the second half? Because it seemed like Studsrud had a lot more time.
Yeah, in the first half, there's 3 things always that you got to get in the right protection, and that's according to what we see and how we're going to prepare for that. So, Keaton needs to make that decision, and then we got to get open. There were some times I think we didn't get open, so we had to hold the ball a little bit. And then the hardest thing on a quarterback, maybe because our protection is good at times, and maybe you get a little antsy when your clock starts running in your head and you kind of leave the pocket. But it was better the second half, and then obviously they rushed up by the quarterback, and Keaton had the one big run to get us down in a scoring position. So I thought he played well again in the fourth quarter, and that's huge, and made some good throws. And, it's just we got to be – for 4 quarters, we really got to put that together. It's a big game for us next week when we start Big Sky play, and got to play 4 quarters.
We got time for one more for Coach.
You said earlier this week you guys needed a way to start feeling good about yourself, starting 0-2. What does this do for the morale moving forward, and just kind of how it looks and the outlook of the season?
Well, the way we approach it tomorrow is no different. We're going to evaluate how we played and all that, but this is America, man. We grew up wanting to win. We're competitive, and our locker room sure was different today when you're on the right end of the scoreboard. I'll tell you that much, because our guys felt good about winning the game. Now, can we play better? Sure, we think we can play better, and there's mistakes out there that we have to get corrected, especially the ones that are discipline mistakes. Those are going to get corrected right now. But we feel better about ourselves because we got to win.